Hi everyone and welcome to the second module. This module is on operating systems. So I'm just going to go through just kind of a little tour so you know what to expect. This is the video you're watching now. This is our what's due when document, so you should always read through that and it'll tell you what you're going to learn in that module. It'll explain the concept of student learning outcomes. And there's always a link to our course, full course calendar, which you can always find over here as well. This is the NCCC Online Student Survey, and we do ask our students to complete that in all of our online courses to help us improve the teaching and learning in the online courses here at NCCC. Okay, in this module, I've provided you information on the required software for this course. We are using Microsoft Office 2016, and we will be using Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. Now, some important information. I want you to get Office 2016 installed, or if you already have it installed, I want you to check it to make sure you have everything you need prior to the next module, because in the next module we'll start to use the software. Now, important notes well, let me just start to talk about how do you know if you have Office 2016. You know, if you are on your start button here, you can scroll through and see, like I've got Excel 2016, Access 2016, I have Word and I have PowerPoint, right? PowerPoint 2016. So you can go in that way to determine that you have the correct software if you're unsure. If you don't have them, you can complete them on somebody else's computer that has Office 2016, including you could use the computers in the Student Learning Commons at NCCC, or you can install it for free through NCCC. Now, a couple things are important for you to know. First of all, when you do the installation process through NCCC, there's a Windows and a Mac version, so you can install it on your Mac if you would like. But all users have to be aware of if your version has access or not. So this is very important. Office 2016 for Windows, not all versions come packaged with Microsoft Access, but you do need it for our course. So if you currently have Office 2016, but you don't have access, you will need it for the access portion of the course. So maybe you can use a friend's computer, a computer on campus, if they have it, just for that module. And if not, you can go ahead and install the free version of Office 2016 from NCCC, which includes it. Mac does not have Microsoft Access. It has no equivalent. So for that reason, if you are a Mac user, you can use your Mac for all of the applications, but you will have to find a Microsoft computer with access on it for the access portion. And you come in here, and this is just a document that NCCC gives you, and here's some installation instructions for you. You won't see all this, so let me show you what your view will look like. You'll click on this Office 365 Pro Plus. Okay, and here you have to enter your school email address, which is your T-Wolves email address, which you should know your username that you use for Blackboard, right? It's the same username at, I think it's myncc.niagaracc.suny.edu, but you can't just use a personal one, so you do have to go in and use that. Once you go through this process, they will send a email to your T-Wolves email that you then have to go in to complete the registration process. Once you get into Microsoft Office, you'll see these are online apps that you'll have access to, but you can't use those for this course. They're just kind of abbreviated versions of the apps. So you do have to click here in order to install Office. And so, you know, you can come right here, you know, for the installation. And yours is going to look a little bit different. I already have it installed now. So that's why my message kind of looks like that. Okay. But that's kind of the process. So you do need to install it on your computer. If you have any questions at all, just send me an email and let me know. All right. Don't wait. There's no, you know, actual assignment like in the first learning module. You had an assignment that you had to complete your computer backup plan. The assignment in this module is to make sure that you have the software and you have it installed on a computer you're going to use. Okay. Again, the lecture and activities. Here, there is information here on operating systems. You need to click on this link and you need to read all of the information that is located on this website. When you're done, you should be able to list the 3 most common operating systems for computers, describe features of each of these because there's little tutorials you can watch from each of them, and be able to describe what operating systems are used on mobile devices. So that's what you should learn based on the information at this link. This shows you more about Windows 10 and Mac OS. I don't know if it's X or 10, but it shows you more about the Mac operating system. I'm, for the most part, a Windows user. If you don't know what version your operating system is on your computer, you do need to know that. So this information will provide you details on how to determine that, and that'll be needed for the lecture in this module. These are the videos, the Atomic Learning, or now it's called Who Knew It? These must be watched, right? You've got to watch them and get a green check mark here. Once you've watched them all, you can go to My Grades and you'll see a grade of 100% under that activity. So make sure that you do that. I had somebody that experienced a problem using Internet Explorer, so maybe try to use Chrome, Firefox, or Safari for these. File management. Everybody should know how to save a file, how to create a folder, how to put a file in a folder. Those are just kind of basic computing concepts, and really you should come in here. I think it would be good review for everyone depending on what operating system you have to go through that, because you are going to be expected in this class to name files appropriately, save them appropriately, and submit them to me. This is just more training videos on different operating systems. So this is optional, but if you kind of are just a basic computer user, you might want to go in there and find out more about that. And just like the last module, we'll have a discussion. So you can see in our discussion, this is, you know, more information on participating in discussions. There's a rubric, and then you click on this. But I'll let you read through this information. You need to answer 3 questions in your post, so make sure you answer 3 questions, and you need to reply to 2 students to get full credit. And then lastly, we'll be having a quiz. Sorry, I think the quiz is down at the bottom here. You'll see the folder, but my screencast is kind of chopped off a little bit right now, so I can't scroll down that far. But the quiz, there's information on the quiz in the folder, but the quiz will not open until Friday, November 3rd, and then you'll have Friday and Saturday in which to complete it. So again, there's 1 week for this module. You can always come over here. You know, you can click on My Grades. We'll always show you your up-to-date grades. And you can send me an email here. And we always have our full course calendar, so you can see the due dates, right, for the upcoming module here, which, and again, it's only a 1-week module, so make sure you get everything in. So here's the due dates, and on your calendar, like if you're not sure what it is, you can click, right, your post for your discussion is due here. You have to watch the videos by this date, the quizzes on these 2 dates, and here's your discussion response. Please remember, discussions are not accepted late, and you have to watch the videos by the due date. That's not accepted late. Quizzes have to be taken on time. That's not accepted late. The only thing that I accept late with late penalties are projects, and we haven't begun our projects yet. So as always, if you have any questions, please let me know.